Hi all, good evening. This is Saif from Smithy Technologies, and I'm back again with one more interview scenario tutorial in Informatica, and this has been requested by from one of my student. And please bear the sound which is coming outside house. I'm staying nearby to a market, so please bear me because there has been some suggestion. Try to record in a safe voice or a safe place or where there's no sound, but please bear with me. So this is the data which is coming from my source, and this is the column which have some rows which is scattered across multiple rows. And what I need in data into my target, so it should go to multiple columns and it should be spread across only couple of rows. So this is what we need to achieve by looking at it. Yes, the thing which comes into your mind is absolutely correct. We can achieve this with pivot. So we'll try to implement this with Informatica, and later onwards definitely we'll try to write a pivot statement in SQL, and let's try to see that as well. So let's go to designer tool. I've already imported my source and target structures to save a little bit of time, and let's start designing this mapping. Okay, so let's start with an expression transformation. And in this expression transformation, what I'll do is I would be bringing my sequence from sequence generator. So let's bring the next val port over here. So what I'll do is bring this next val and bring this column over here. What I need to do is in this expression transformation is I need to make four rows having 111 and four rows having 2. So what I'll do is let's create a variable port which says group, data type of double, and let's write a small if condition. If, let's come back over here, if my variable group equals to, oh I'm sorry, this should not have been the condition. If my next val equals to 1, in that moment what I'll do is I'll add that plus 1, else I need to do. So what will happen for the first record, this condition will be true, and here there will be no record, no data, so it would be 0 plus 1 1, and this condition will not meet for at least 3 records. So it would be 1 2 3 4, and this would again start from 1 2 3 4. So the expectation is this would be 1 1 1 1, and the expectation is this would be 2 2 2. So done, and let's copy and paste this port, and this is an output port, and paste this. Okay, so the first part is done. Now what I need to do is I need to concat those 111s. Let's concat. Okay, bring in only these two ports which are required. Okay, so let's remove this theming, and what I'll do is I'll copy this port and paste this. This would be my variable port, and I will store group. And let's add one more port. Put the set which says variable of conc, data type would be string, and let's give a size of 50 because there would be a concatenated values, and let's write a small if condition. Now if my previous group is equal to the current group, what I need to do is I need to, let's with a comma separation and with the column, else column, let's validate this. Looks good. Let's say okay, let's copy this port and paste this, and let's move this down. Let's copy this and let's name this an output port and paste this. Okay, so hopefully the expectation is the data would be, after this transformation, it would be like this with a comma separation. This is the expectation, and let's move ahead again. So what I need to do is I need to use one more transformation that is called aggregator. And aggregator I would do in group by on my group, because I'll have 4 occurrences of 111 and 4 occurrences of 222. Out of that I would be taking only the last one. Done. Okay, so here it will have all the concatenated values, so I need to break this again. So expression transformation is the best transformation. Okay, so bring as the concatenated. What I'll do is I'll use this, and let's try to see in SQL, and let's try to copy the paste and code, copy paste and code. So this is a select statement, and this is this from the default table. Let's execute this. So this is the expectation which would be there, hopefully. If not, we'll try to see substring. What is my string? My string is conc. I need to get this. So what I need to do is I need to start from first place and go to my first occurrence from my table. Okay, so this is my table. Let's say beautiful. So I'm getting that. Let's copy this piece of code. Let's come over here and add four ports. And this would be just an input port, output port of my employee number, data type would be double, and let's paste this. So the first part is done. Now I need to get safe. So what I need to do is I need to start from there now. Let's see from where I can start. So need to start, I need to use an int string. My string is conc. The format is this. I need to start from first place, go to my second occurrence and do plus one. Hopefully it should start from SAF 2000 training. Beautiful, it is giving as per the expectations. Now what I need to do is I need to find out the length of that. So this is the thing. Start from first position. SAF. I need to go to my first and second. So have we done for SAF? No. So I should have started from. So what is this giving me? Let me cross check once again. This is giving me, oh, this is incorrect. I'm sorry. This should have been started from 1. That's what I was just guessing. I was doing something wrong. It populated my mind. Okay, beautiful. So now I need to go to my second position. Okay, that's it. Then no, that should not have been over here. Let's do -1 and let's close this. And let's minus one last in string from this. The string is this. The format is comma. Start from first position. Give me the first occurrence. What I'm missing? I'm missing a comma over here. Okay, looks good. This should give me SAF. Beautiful. So SAF is being available. Copy this piece of code. Oh, this would be O underscore ename data type of n string. Let's give a size of 15 and do not do a copy paste of this because it does not get appropriately copy paste. So go inside that and then paste it. Otherwise, it would run into appropriate. Your mapping would not get validated. Okay, so now I want 2000. So now I'll just start from second. I'll go to my third position. So let's go to the third position, and here it would be second position. This would should give me 2000. Beautiful. So this is giving me 2000. So this is my output port of salary, data type of table. So let's go inside and paste this. And the last thing is O underscore job, data type of n string. This would be an output port. So what I need to do is I need to start from your first, second, third. So it should go to the third place, and this is not required. Missing expression. Oh, this. Oh, I'm sorry. This should have been removed. Let's run this. Yeah, beautiful. So I'm getting my training part as well. Let's come over here and let's paste piece of those code. Okay, so done. So the ports are appropriated. Now what I'll do is I'll add a transformation called sorter transformation. Reason is so the first sequencing of my employee number. So I will be sorting into my employee number. Bring these four ports. Right click, select all, and send this ahead. So this is like a jigsaw puzzle, up and down. Double click over here and let's sort it in ascending order. Let's save this. Check your mapping is valid or not. Oh, beautiful. So the mapping is valid. Copy the mapping name. Let's go to a workflow. Let's create a workflow naming convention. Let's create a task that is a session. Associate your mapping and done. So we are done. Let's come over here, double click on this, go to your mapping tab. Now source is an SQL server table and I need to parameterize this. I would be using a parameter file concept. So this is my source and this is my, I don't know what is this my so let me check that. Let's come go to the terminal via putty. This is present working directory, do ls and change directory to bw parameter ls get demo. What I have as an output file. Okay, so output file underscore tgt, this needs to be copied and pasted over there, and my file name would be scenario underscore 72, so target under 5, and let's name this as txt. Okay, so the first part is done and I need to provide the parameter file path also. Let's go and add. So let's go to vi and my demo. Let's go to the end and let's go to the insert mode. Okay, so let's try to add the folder name. What is the folder name? Over here, right click, control C and control V. Then we'll have the workflow name, edit, copy and paste. Then I'll have the session name, do a double click, copy and right click. Okay, then I will have my source. So this is, I'll have this $db underscore and output file. So this would be there. Okay, so let's escape this colon. Let's escape this colon wq save and quit. Let's clear of the screen ls and cat to my demo. Okay, so we are having a folder name, workflow name, session name. So this is the source connection and this is output as a file. Okay, looks good to me. Now let's clear of the screen or in a present working directory, and so let's copy this path, go to the workflow and edit, go to the properties tab, paste. What happened? I did not hit enter. It should, yeah. And the file name, and let's give a backslash and paste this. Okay, so things are looking fine. Save this, mapping is valid, and let's try to run this and observe the result. So this is working. Oh, beautiful, successfully succeeded, and oh my god, it has just written only one record. Let's see what is the data. Okay, so let's come over here. Let's clear off the screen and come out of this file ls and okay, so we are not getting, so we are getting one virus safe and dev, so two safe 1000. Okay, so something is fishing the code. Okay, so this is coming. Let me check, cross check. If next value equals to 1, this looks good to me. And here if my v group equals to, if my v group, group equals to group, then we need to conk. Even this looks good to me. Oh, the problem is, no, the problem is not that, man. This is coming over here, so I have group by on underscore conk. didn't I check mark on group by? Yes. So why it is not going? Oh, the problem is, so why this problem is coming is, okay, I just got to know. So we need it to be, so for that what I need to do is I should have cycled this property. Okay, so I have not done that. So let me disconnect this. Yeah, got it, got it. And admin. Okay, so the password is, so let's come over here, let's go to the properties tab. Okay, so this is my one, so it should be 4. Start from 1, cycle this and reset. Okay, so let's save this. And one more thing, if you look, so there are no headers coming over here, so let's try to add the headers as well in the same scenario. So let's not try to run this again and again. So let's go over here, let's go to the mapping tab, target as a file, and let's hit echo command. Echo, what are my column names? Employee number, e-name, salary, and job. Let's say okay. Let's save this. So by default the file would get overwritten. Let's see the behavior. Beautiful. So 8 records have been read, 2 records have been written. So the file is there. So cat. Okay, beautiful. So can you see the column names are being added and the data is being displayed as expected. So that is the first thing. So this is what we have achieved with Informatica. So this was my source and this was my target. So the data has been achieved using Informatica. Let's try to run this in SQL mode. So let's try to see how can we accomplish this in an SQL. So as we startingly said, we need to use the pivot method. So what I'll do is I'll use select seal of row num, so row num by 4. I'll take this as rn, then what I will mod function, mod of my row num by 4. Let's take this as r number and my column from my table. So this is the table I would be using, and select all from this table. Let's pivot the data and let's use max of my column, and for what I should, it should be rn, no, it should be r number because that we are using the mod over here. So r number in, I would take 1 as employee number, 2 as e-name, 3 as salary, and 0 as job. Okay, so if I want only few columns, so let's execute this first and let's see whether it's working fine or not. Beautiful, it's working as expected. And if I just want the columns, so what I'll do is I'll take employee number, e-name, job, salary, and job. This is, let's execute this as well. Okay, so this is what we were expecting. So this was the data from my source. So this is the data from my source, and this is the data in my target. So if we run this query, we are getting the result, and we have written a small code in Informatica through transformations. So this is the data in my flat file. So we have achieved this scenario with SQL and Informatica as well. So this is it. So hope you would have liked this video on Informatica scenario tutorial. If you like this, do subscribe for my videos and like this and do share among your friends. And this is Seth signing off from this scenario tutorial. Stay tuned, I will be back again with one more interview scenario tutorial. Thanking you. This is Saif. Bye and take care.